From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And starting in this one, Dylan Cease. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Cease, a 6'2" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Ball inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, it's crucial to make good contact against a pitcher like this. You might not get many pitches to hit, and it might be the first pitch, so you got to be prepared from the start. Early, consistent contact is going to improve their chances.
Junior Caminero, batting with one down, takes a strike. Not even close there, and it's 1-1. Foul ball. Just getting started here in Toronto. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 2.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Jonathan Aranda stands in now and watches strike 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And there's a base hit to left, and that extends the inning.
Batting 4th, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now.
Nope, outside.
Aranda off of first with 2 away.
That's off the corner.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one well upstairs. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Catcher can hang on the board first. It's 1 sit.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
That's low. Hey!
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And a base hit, and out to a board. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, two outs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. In there, sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Griffin Jax. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the dirt, ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Next to hit, Yohendrick Pinango. Oh, 1 now. And he drops it down the third baseline. Has to barehand it, but no chance. That's an infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So a man at first. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 0-1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. Fraley should have this one. And he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. He's been a great free agent side.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No.
Oh, and he hit
Time.
him.
Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
0-1.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. First and second, 2 down as the Rays try and punch back down a run.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Right through there for a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting eighth, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
Yoan. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. chopped left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, shortstop Taylor Walls.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Hey!
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Hunter Biggie.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a 1-2.
Oh!
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to
He's
fire
in there.
over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
batting seventh.
No problem
Second
beating out the
baseman,
infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Sanchez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Fraley on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
One out man at first. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air to left center. Simpson settles underneath it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
And here is Brandon Valenzuela. Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball 2.
like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Fraley moving under this one. And that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That misses off the outside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's in there. 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Lifted in the air down the left side. Jimenez takes it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. That one felt good. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two down, nobody on. Upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, George Springer. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So up next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinango. And that drops in for a strike. Out towards right center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Biggie will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Kevin Kelly on a pitch out of the pen here.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied to right his first time.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Foul ball there.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Clement handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Richie Palacios.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. Caught looking his first time up. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez tosses to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Two down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins rolled out to second in his first at bat. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for Tampa, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now in Toronto, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. In the dirt, ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pulls it in on the run. One down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Whoa.
Varsho, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Blue Jays down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Downstairs, and that's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time.
That's the ball.
Varsho, the base runner at first with one out.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Frank, woo!
Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second to Diaz. That's two. Nothing across here this half. We've played four. It's the Rays 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fluhart warming up as well. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Just missed.
That's a ball.
In the air out to center, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Dylan Cease won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Yariel Rodriguez into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Junior Caminero digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Slap the other way, foul. The Rays trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Oh!
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The count 2-1. That one kicks away from the catcher to third. Tag safe.
He's in there. He's
a
safe.
wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on it just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
That's the ball.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Fraley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Oh.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark. Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one ripped, but foul. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Clement around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Man at first, nobody out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela. Check swing, went around. Walls over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Good job to fight that one off. Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, man. As a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Pinango in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Valenzuela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to short, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Mason Fluhart on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. On the ground, Clement. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
So up next, Cedric Mullins, 1 for 2.
Ball one.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance up and throwing. Number 62 also getting ready.
Ball. Nope, that's high.
Just missed. That one's in there, and the count is 3-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Thank you,
And it's
mate.
ball 4. He missed down low.
Up
Maybe a little
next
loss
for
of
Tampa
focus
Bay,
on the mound right
catcher,
there. Pretty
Hunter
much gifted him first
Fiducia.
base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball low.
Oh, right to the backstop. Mullins into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fluharty, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Stays alive. Another 1-2.
Ball.
In the dirt. Swing, and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Walls.
So digging in, Taylor Walls, the switch hitter batting right.
Ball.
Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball
Love
2.
how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Just
Oh, outside.
missed. Chandler Simpson next to bat for Tampa. Man on second, 2 down. Gets the outside corner with that one. Oh, nice play to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now
Bay,
for the bottom of the
number
6th,
60,
and there's a new
Garrett
pitcher on the
Clevenger.
mound. Garrett Clevenger. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's your 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
1 out, man at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He is struck out, and he is walked. That misses. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Diaz tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Blue Jays 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So up next, Junior Caminero. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in.
Next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
1 out, man at first. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That one fouled off. Simpson over at first with 1 away. In the air, left field. Pinango in position. Makes the grab.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mason Fluharty done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tommy Nance.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Quick move to first.
Now he's
Simpson
safe.
back on a dive. And the 0-1 towards first,
that's foul.
and a foul ball. The 0-2. This to third, Okamoto. And that is the inning. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 4-1. Set for the last half of the seventh, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Clevenger in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Got him. One gone here.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And that one hammered. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the outside corner, 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Man at second. And 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Aaron Brooks. This is his first appearance of the season. And here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Chopped out towards short. Over to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. One left for Toronto. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Backed off the plate that time. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Bounced out to short. Jimenez throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Second baseman, Richie Palacios.
So digging in, Richie Palacios. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
That's a ball.
That to right. Sanchez takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric
So
Mullins.
next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Base is yours.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
You're out.
Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Popped up left side. Taylor coming on. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Hendrick Pinungo next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey!
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. To third, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. There's a strike at the knees. And 1-1. Left field. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Brooks out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Ted Lockett, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure, there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Sanchez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 2 outs, and fouled off. Next pitch inside, ball 2. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Comes the 2-2. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Blue
It's the
Jays.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 62.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off.
Digging in, Hunter Fiducia, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Owen.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Chandler Simpson, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit.
No, that's foul, that's foul.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it, tough play, but there's no play for him, and that's going to extend the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So 2 down, Junior Caminero getting ready to hit, and there's a foul ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Here's a 1-1.
That two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Now quick throw to first. Simpson dives back in safely. And a 1-2. Got him. That's the third out. One left for Tampa, but they still lead this one 4-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ball one.
That one
No,
close,
that's a
ruled
ball.
the ball. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One now. And a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside. This one in the air. Palacios under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball 2.
Two now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here. And next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Lockett looking for his first save of the year.
That's the ball.
Now
That's
3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.